just for you personally, what was one of the hardest times that was there where, you were feeling, even defeated possibly, and wondering if you're in the right place? Did you have a moment like that, and what'd that look like, and how'd you come out of that?
There are moments that do make you wonder and question, uh, am I the right person for this job? And it came from a challenge that I had from a parent. And this particular parent was very, very intelligent. No question. And even when I Googled this parent, I could see they're very litigious, and they win when they sue. And so there's a little bit of nervousness. And so I'm working with this parent's children that are not behaving well. They're skipping class. They're telling staff members, you can't talk to me, all the things that is so disrespectful and are triggers for me. And so I'll tell the young lady, hey, you need to go to class. And I might not say it in the friendliest way. I'm being very direct. Get a call from a parent saying, why are you accosting my child? And going down that road. And now I'm trying to figure it out. A staff member is addressing the child, and now the parent is going to sue, go to court, and all this stuff. And this is making me question. And literally, seemed like every time I was looking to go visit my kids in Texas, something happens on a Friday, and I'm talking to this parent all weekend, and it's consuming my mind. And it's giving me, and if you know of this imposter syndrome, it's making me think, am I really as educated as I think I am? Can I really actually do this job? Because you are a high school dropout. You never really was a teacher, so do you really know how to do this? And questioning myself because of that. And so I did. I wondered, and this happened, and I recall it started in December, and it went all the way to April. And so I'm thinking, Mom, maybe this isn't the right school for me. Maybe, and there was a lot of great things that happened in between. The only thing that helped it take a turn, and it was unfortunate, right? We got through the year, and over the summer, the daughter started making really, really bad choices outside of school. So it really wasn't the school's issue. I then get a call from dad. Hey, Dr. Johnson, this is what's going on. I need your help. It shifted from me staying on, I'm stand where I stand, as fearful inside as I am, but I still have to stand when I stand because I'm not praying on this. God's going to get me through it. On the other side, the family saying, yeah, everything that you're doing was exactly what my children needed, and I couldn't see it. I'm a new dad. I thought this is what I thought I needed. This is how I thought I needed to come at
Wow.
you. And so I apologize. I know I was coming at you. I know I was coming at you hard. Yes, sir, you really were. And I realized I got to the point where I told all my staff, if this parent ever calls you, don't talk to them, send them to me. Let me take all the darts. Let me take all the hits. And so that one particular situation made me wonder. If I could share with you, though, I think the most transformational point of me being an administrator, when it was, and it wasn't when I was at Two Rivers. It was actually when I was at an alternative high school in St. Cloud, and I'm on the climb. I want to be I want to be a principal of a traditional high school. Then I want to be assistant superintendent. Then I want to be superintendent. And I was in the middle of writing my dissertation, and I talk about this a little bit in some of my writings. But then in comes this young lady. Her name is Allie Campbell, and Allie has a boyfriend who is a knucklehead, I'll say, and he hits on my trigger. I don't like sagging pants, and he's sagging his pants down to his ankles. I don't know. And so I'm like, Allie, this might not be the right kid for you, but she's at an alternative high school, so she already has her own traumas. It was on a Sunday, that I get a call from our superintendent that Allie had been killed.
Oh, no. Oh,
That
no.
situation changed me. That situation changed me because I was so focused on what I wanted to do in my life. My dissertation, I was already down the road of knowing what I wanted to focus it on. I learned about trauma and adverse childhood experiences. I saw Allie being killed, and I said to myself, and I was the individual that was the leader of the school that was to get her the diploma, which she was one night school class away from getting. And I wasn't focused on what systems I need to put in position for her. And I took it personal. That was the change of what everything that I did from that point on. So that was February, I think, 2017. From that point on, I had become now I'm a different leader. I saw children differently. I saw teachers differently. I saw the needs of those around me a lot differently. And I understood that was not about me. God was going to take care of me and put me where I needed to be. And he was going to elevate me if I took care of the work that he had assigned me to do. That was the transformational moment for me. And so then from there, I moved on. Again, so I've had my moments since then, but that changed it for me.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. Now I can only imagine, how difficult that was, but that you reset your mind to see people fully, right? Not just the children that you're serving. Because I think we can, as leaders, we can look at people, but we also have our to-do list, right? We have our objectives, goals, strategic plan. We have all these things that we're supposed to be doing because we're hired to do this checklist and to have performance. And but in the middle of that, there are people, and people are not checklists. People are, as we share this belief that people are created in the image of God, and so they have such incredible value, and we need to value them. So many children, adults, staff, right? I mean, community don't ever really feel seen, known, or loved. And so the idea that you took your experiences, which are vast, right? I mean, you can relate to a lot of people's stories, and you translated that into being this empathetic leader. And when I say empathetic, sometimes people think soft, and I'm like, no, that's not what that means, right? I mean, still, I can have empathy, and I can hold you to a high standard of excellence. We can have high accountability in our relationship. And in fact, because I understand you more, I can even expect more out of you. I'm not to lower my expectations. It's because in some ways you've walked some really hard shoes. So you can always say, hey, if I did it, you can do it, right? Yeah.
That's the line.
Don't give me your excuses. Yeah.
Right. That 100%. Um, when you start seeing people through this lens of love, um, that means that I love you so much. I'm not going to allow you to continue making the mistakes that you've been making. And I'm going to be straight with you. I'm going to be honest with you. And how it lands is how it lands because I'm giving. And when I say I'm giving this to you in love, I am. And so when you start talking to people and you start listening to their story, you're able to hear the hurt. Now, let me help you get past that. Let me not get past it, but help me work through it. Let me help you work through it as you're on your journey to be healed, and know that yep, this the loving, caring part of me, and know that I'm a leader. There's a very direct part of me as well. So when I say we are going down this road and this is the initiative, I love you, but you're going.
That's right. That's right.
Okay,
Yeah,
because what we're doing is best for kids. Are we in
absolutely.
agreement?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've definitely heard it said that loving someone isn't leaving them where they are. You know, it's recognizing where they are, and it's loving them enough to take them with you, to guide them, direct them, lead them to a new place.